Mark, that wasn't the script you were looking at.
No, of course it wasn't. I've got to hold my hands up and just say I picked the wrong team. There was nothing in the game bar some mistakes from what we were hopeless. We were poor. We didn't compete well enough. We didn't win enough headers, and that's not what we're about. That's not. We went to Bradford on Saturday and we were outstanding, doing the ugly side of it, doing the football side of it, doing everything well. Today was complete opposite, and I'll hold my hands up, and that's the sort of bloke I am. I'll take responsibility that the team I picked was wrong.
What made you think it was the right side?
Because it was against Wickham, because it was against Torquay, and it's been a good way of getting people games, keeping them active, keeping them hungry, and keeping them match fit. And tonight we just first goal just sums us up. The balls would have hurt somebody's ankle, and it's gone in the back of the net, and then we just too many mistakes. We didn't really get started. We've been playing some decent stuff, taking a bit of responsibility, and we didn't do that today. And I picked the team. I'll take the responsibility for that. It's disappointing, I know, but we've got to go again.
Does it show in a way the way that some players have pulled away from others in terms of their performance?
I think it just shows that me probably looking on in hindsight that I made too many changes. I think they're good players, but we didn't show it tonight, and sometimes that happens for various reasons. We didn't win enough headers. Like I say, if you win your headers and win your little individual battles, you've got a chance in games, and not enough won theirs tonight.
I suppose, and that with the players coming in as well, when things just started not to go quite right, they got frustrated.
Yeah, they did, and I did as well. So it's, but I expect better. The standards are better. The standards are better throughout the squad. We've just not matched our the efforts that we've been putting in of late and need to put in to win games.
Just looking at a slightly wider picture,
yeah.
The last three sides that have come here now, both Crewe latterly, Plymouth and Barnet, have all showed very committed defence here, and that perhaps is a trend that you've got to try and expect.
Of course it is. Yeah, of course it is. But that's for another day, and that's for a different team. We'll deal with that. That's nothing to do with it right at this moment in time. If we'd have shown a bit more ability, a bit more responsibility with the ball, we didn't do anything tonight. We didn't do anything that we're good at doing. And as if you don't do that, we didn't work hard enough. We didn't work hard enough doing the right things. And when that happens, two really poor goals on our part, and then just mistake after mistake. We didn't really get 3, 4, 5 passes together, and that can happen sometimes. And give credit to them; they've come and done a job on us, and good luck to them. But we know we're a lot better than that, and we've got to go again on Saturday.
The boys who you put in the side tonight,
yeah,
presumably with the aim of go and then prove a point, they haven't really done it, have they?
No, not tonight, but it weren't just the boys that I put in the team. It was everybody. I think Scott Brown and Sido have come out of the game with any credit, and that's not good enough from the squad that we've got. And like I say, I'll hold my hands up. I'll take responsibility. I got it wrong, but I expect better than what I got tonight.
So just lastly, in terms of Saturday at Tranmere, it's a great question. Is it a question of reminding people why you've done well and
of course
what you need to continue doing?
Of course it is. Performances have been good in this competition from the boys who've stepped into the breach. It hasn't quite happened today. Two really poor goals. A bigger picture. Listen, the last thing we wanted to do was lose tonight. My chairman will be after me tonight, and quite rightly so. But we got another big cup game on Saturday. And we were desperate to win tonight, and I fully believe that the players would go out and show what they're about. But we didn't do it. We've got a little bit of rest into one or two that needed it. We've played sort of 16, 17 games already. So. One of those nights where it hasn't quite worked tonight for all of us.
Thank you.
Mark, it's probably the first time this season you haven't really looked like scoring. have you?
No, we haven't. We haven't tested them enough. We haven't done anything well enough tonight, John, and that's the disappointing thing. The players know, and you know it is disappointing. We're miles better than that, but if you don't work hard enough, then and you don't compete well enough, you're not going to win anything.
Do you think complacency came into it?
No, I don't think complacency came in at all. I think you could have levelled that if we'd have kept the same team and come in with that performance. But there were people out there to prove a point tonight. There were people out there with performances to put in, with effort to put in, with ability to show, and it didn't quite work for us for whatever reason. You know, one or two looked a little leggy, but the majority can have no excuse. We just got it wrong tonight.
Yep. Any news on Spencer and Garbutt's Cup availability?
No, not right at this moment in time.
Okay.
All right.